circuit breaker detected. Airborne toxins at unsafe levels. Filters failing. Air filter function restored. Air quality acceptable.
Listen up. We got devils in our house and they mean to kill us all. Stand and fight. You hear me? Stand and fight.
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels. Filters failing. Immediate medical assistance needed. Serious trauma detected. Vital signs critical.
Taking out the hyena leadership leaves the faction in disarray. I'll send teams to start securing the supplies and the equipment those bastards were hoarding. And I'll let Odessa know. The theater settlement will be able to rest a little easier now.
All right, guys. So here's this video. I was gonna do a Tinkerer's build guide video, but I decided I wanted to do this one first because I wanted to give this one an honest review. Let's look at the damage we did. 718 million, which is standard for any DPS run on Heroic through District Unions. Anything over 700 million and you got a good build, right? You have a good weapon, you have good everything. The build is not in question, it's the weapon that's in question, right? So I wanted to know, is the new high-end weapon that you get from the classified mission any good, right? I went and got it yesterday. I played with it in some escalated missions on a live stream, and I wanted to know, is it good? Well, the answer is this gun should be an exotic. That's the true answer to this. Let's give you the TLDR. So I'm using 4-piece tipping scales, overdogs, and turmoils. I do have everything prototyped, but you don't need it prototyped. Just tipping scales will work. Now, if you do have prototyped, what you're looking for is one of two perks. Ideally, you would want Paradox on everything. So run Paradox on everything. If you can't get Paradox on everything, Echo would be the next best thing, where you're doing more damage, right? You don't want anything else besides those two. So you see I have Paradox on 2 pieces of gear, and I have Echo on 1, and then this. But ideally, I want Paradox on everything, where I'm constantly getting ammo back, so I can hold down the trigger longer. Because that's where tipping scales really shines. But that's also where this gun really shines too. So the name of the gun is called the Headliner's Grabber. Headline Grabber. Right? You get this out of the new classified mission, so you need to have the season pass or whatever. Whatever you need to get access to it, you have to pay for it. You have to have the expansion of the season pass. I don't know which one it is. But you need something to get access to it. But anyways, what makes this gun so good? So let's look at it. First of all, low RPM for an LMG. To give you an example to a basic comparison, the blue screen is at 720. The Bullet King is at 750, and this is at 600, a full 120 below the bullet screen. So it's a very low fire rate of fire gun. So what you would expect is any low fire rate guns are always going to have a high damage yield. So the damage number should be higher, which you can see. This is at 21, and this is at 21, and this is holding a 10k DPS over my blue screen. Okay, so it has a good magazine at 270. Now I am using the gunner, so that way I can get the 50 round extra. Where are we at? Here we go. So I get the large pouch, the extra 50 rounds. So it would normally have 100 or 220 in it, and then on top of that, I am running with the current season modifier. I'm running a 40% larger magazine size. So I'm giving this gun as many bullets as I possibly can, and oh my god, is this gun just shredding. And actually yesterday, right at the end of my stream, I ended up getting this custom P416G3, which has the perk. So the first perk is Quantum. I don't really care about that one. But the second perk is called Sustained. Gain 10% crit hit damage for every 0.5 seconds you have while firing this gun. It stacks to 5 times. So I can get 50% additional crit hit damage while firing this gun. I thought that's really cool. Good AR, a good prototype AR for a tipping scales build where you're constantly you want to be holding down the trigger anyways, right? Now let's talk about the headline grabber. This will be, when I hit level 30, this will probably be the first piece of gear I prototype. I go from it being a high end to a proto. So let's talk about its perk. Its perk is called Perfect Sustain. This one has Sustained. This one has Perfect Sustain. Perfect Sustain. So this one does everything the same, except that one only stacks up to 5. This one stacks up to 8. So I get 80% crit hit damage for every 0.5 seconds. And you can see it on the gun. I'll show you really quickly. So you see the 0 next to the gun? So if I hold down the trigger, it'll go up to 8. As soon as I reload, back down to 0. But at 8, I'm getting that max. So I'm getting the max from the gun, okay? Well, why is that so special? Well, because Tipping Scales also has throttle control. Shooting builds up stacks, maxing at 50 stacks. Each stack provides 0.5 weapon handling and 4% crit hit damage. So my crit hit damage is going up with this, as long as I'm holding down the trigger. And I'm using the chest piece because the chest piece gives me sustainability, which increases the 50 stacks to 75. And I'm using the backpack, which increases my crit hit damage received per stack from 4 to 7. So it says you get 4%. So actually I'm getting 7% crit hit damage from this, up to 75 stacks, and I'm getting an additional 80% crit hit damage from this. So my crit, as long as you get your crit hit chance above 50, which mine's at 57, so almost maxed out, you are going. I don't know if you saw it, but there was a couple times there I was doing 1,000,000 per hit, and there's no extra perks on this gun. This is not like blue screen, or this should be an exotic LMG in my opinion. It's shooting way above its weight class, way above its weight, and the fact that I can put a scope on it and I can hit on a dot with it. It's not. I'm barely controlling it. It's not bouncing around all that much. It's easily controllable. So, yeah, this gun has a stellar. This is going to be. This is my new Tipping Scales build. I'm going to use an exotic. I might put I always like to have an exotic up here because if I'm not using an exotic, I feel like I'm wasting. But honestly, with this build, because even like I said, if I switch this one has a timer on it too. It goes up to 5, and at 5, I'm getting the max stacks on this one. And this gun absolutely claps as well. Both of these guns. I gotta switch the shader on that. We'll do that during the recording video. I want to make this video just a little bit longer. We'll put Manhunt on it as well. I like the Manhunt for these. There we go. So let's see. I have 2 different saves for my blue screen. So let's save it over this one. There we go. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's a good LMG? Do you think I'm overhyping it? I'm not. I don't think I'm overhyping it. I think this gun should be an exotic. I think the fact that it's only a high end, it's only a yellow, is insanity. It is shooting way above its weight class. Way above its weight class. This is hands down probably my favorite LMG in the game right now, just because it burns through content. It burns through enemies. Big bulky enemies. You saw Diesel down there. I melted his tank, and then he came out and I melted his ass too. I got dropped twice, but that's because I was trying to be more aggressive to show you can be aggressive with it. But obviously, you want to be cautious as well as aggressive. So, but yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Road to 1,000 subscribers. So subscribe. I got a lot of cool stuff coming down the pike. So make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye.